boy, even for 1 billion, if you were to give my parents that option, they can get
Guys, welcome in. Today we're starting with an introduction. Welcome to Guy KuChalo. Guy KuChalo meaning Shan way. What are you doing? Boy, posa kwa man, boy. We need seriousness. Vachibva chibhanga tomato. Vamusha kambani. Alipa next church, Kambenja. Alipa next church. Yeah, bro, I remember. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Hosted by me, Kizito Chishimba, and K Makor over here. Yeah, that's how we pronounce it. Anyway, welcome to the show. I keep repeating the same thing. So guys, support us by subscribing, liking, tell your friends. We know you enjoy this. Kamula and Daffy. I'm a Jada Steo. If you're going to support a nigga, if you're going to support a nigga, support us. Just do it. Even if I say, oh, you need James na show up a neighbor. Bro, that's love. Here we receive that as love. So thank you to everybody that's been watching. Our numbers are going high.
Yeah.
We had like 61 subscribers now. Eh?
Oh, that's on YouTube.
That's on YouTube. Yeah. That's a church. The church, you know, I'm a congregation. Yeah. Anyway.
And our numbers keep increasing.
They keep increasing on TikTok. Yeah. You want to view us? Right now, you're probably saying, no, the quality, the shiny. Relax. We're getting there. Anyway, bro, let's get into it as per usual. Mkwatsa kama ujuala.
Yari young.
Menshai. Yari abidi. Two dryers. So let me ask you one. Let me read it out. Would you rather every conversation with a woman starts with I'm not a threat to you. Okay, today's Wednesday, right? Starts with every time I'm about to start a conversation with a woman says, no, I'm not a threat to you. Or would you rather to always feel other people's emotions but never express your own?
That's a tough one, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You always ask me tough stuff.
It has to be tough. It doesn't have to be simple. Does it?
Okay. You know why I don't want to feel other people's emotions? Because, boy, emotions are draining, man. So I think I would rather start the conversation with
I'm not a threat to
I'm
you.
not a threat to you.
Every woman?
Yeah.
You know how scary that is?
Boy, I'm a selfish guy, okay? I'm a selfish guy, especially when it comes to stuff that deal with my emotions.
Yeah.
So I would rather not feel what other people are feeling. For what?
So, okay, Mwasara.
Yeah.
That's cool. Moving on, I've got another one. So, now, even you people at home watching this on YouTube, pick one.
Comment.
Tell us, comment us, comment in the commenters. Yeah, it's so good. Comment in the comment section which one you'd pick. So, second one, right? This one's going to be fast. So, would you rather randomly the clothes that you're wearing disappear at a random time, or every time you buy underwear or a toothbrush, it is used?
I mean, it's not like I'm not blessed. So,
yeah.
Clothes can go, bro.
Clothes can go?
Clothes
You're just walking randomly.
It's not like, you know,
oh, wow, Mr. Kamala, I wish you have it.
Wait, imagine
yeah.
using my toothbrush.
I feel like I would, you know what, but then use stuff. Okay, if it's used stuff, but the toothbrush part would throw me off, bro.
Wait, but you know couples use...
That's a couple, bro.
Have you used...
They exchange more than mouth stuff.
Have you ever used a partner's
toothbrush? There was this one time, I was with this girl and we slept at her place and did the deed. Why am I hiding it? Jesus Christ, this is natural. Did the deed and she asked me.
What did? Chanting?
We had sex.
Okay.
And she asked me, oh, I was like, oh shit, I don't have my toothbrush. She was like, oh, you can use mine. And I remember I like this girl. And then I was just like, oh, no, it's fine. I'll just get another one. I was like, on my way out, I was like, what was I thinking? You understand? But no, I've never reached the point where my partner uses my toothbrush. I don't think so.
Never.
No.
Not even once.
My longest relationship has been a year, and even during then, that never happened. But I don't judge what I would do. I think I would do too.
Sonish, 1 year only. Sonish, what you were lonely?
Lonely. I would say lonely, boy. Aisha. I think I'd be busy.
Busy?
Yeah.
With what?
My shit.
Ndimunowe, so in busy or chishi.
Tawishi be busy with up. As in, like, I'm busy with stuff like the podcast.
And work.
Yeah, the podcast is work to me. And also busy with what? I'm busy with folklore motions because I'm still writing. Yeah, so I want to see where it's going to go. I'm sure yesterday I was thinking of a conversation and stuff. It was crazy.
When you were working for, what place is this?
Which place?
Your former workplace.
My former workplace. Don't say the name.
Okay, I won't say the name,
but okay, I'll say it. I'll just blur it out.
Used to manage your time.
Yeah.
Time management is something that I
Bro, I'm still fighting with that.
For
I'm
real?
actually getting to that. Let's not get into that. I'm actually getting to that, but before we get to that, because I'm holding you off on that, it has a point, it has where it's going. But we'll talk about that later. So, I have something to tell you. So, recently, I think a few days back, bro, I had a dream. I had a weird dream. So, before I slept, I was listening to Afropop, like I was listening to Afro music. Mainly, I was listening to Rema and Omale. Those guys are my guys. So, in this dream, it was like this. So we're at this event, some international event. It's a dream, so you have to just bear with me. But guy, bear with me. We were at this event, right? Me and my niggas. We're chilling, and then it's like an international event, and then I get the opportunity to go and talk to Rema. Rema was there. And we're talking, and like he's holding a cup just like this, and then we're talking, and then his hand is over me, and then we're having conversation, blah 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 blah. Bro, I think I was trying to I don't remember specifics because this is a dream, but I remember I was complimenting him on his work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then for some reason he took offense on something. I think I spoke Bemba, like Kadi Pusumukana Bemba, and he took offense somehow. So now because he's drunk, he wants to scrap. Like I fuck post abo ya makofi. You understand? Yes, no, but relax. So boy, I'm thinking to myself like, bro, I can't fight Rema. Yeah, the moment I touch him, bro, these bodyguards, these goons are going to so I'm like trying to de-escalate, and it's like got to the fuck post what are you saying? What are you saying? He wants to throw hands, bro. So I'm just like, no, I didn't mean like that. I tried to de-escalate, and then some of his guys come, and then one of his guys is like super upset because Rema is upset. And then I'm there like, no, I didn't mean like. So I was just like, you know what, let me step back. So I start moving in a way like a distance. So I head to another part of where the event is, and that's where the guys I'm with are there. So we're chilling. So on my way to that spot, underneath my bed, bro, he's like a distance away, because they say, hey, what did you say? And I'm like, I didn't say anything, and then I just step off and then I just start walking away. And then after I walk a distance, I look back, I'm like, man, I don't know. And then the guy who came to was like, what did you say? And I'm like, what? I look back, I'm like, what? And then he's like, what did you say? And
he understood Bemba.
No, bro, and this is the thing, we were in Nigeria for some reason, but he's like, what did you say? And he's like a distance, he screams. at me saying, "What did you say?"
But you said something under.
I did under my breath. I started the different security guard.
You said
And then
in
he's
which
like,
color?
yes. And then he was like, "What did you say?" I'm like, "I didn't say anything." I'm screaming back. I didn't say anything. And then I just like start ignoring him, bruh. He starts coming close. "What did you say? You said something." Bro. So when someone's like throwing punches, and then all you do is like, so you're just like, you're evading those punches. And I'm like, bro, we're trying to de-escalate. So there's like the three of us. So I get the idea like, I think let's go security. So I'm there like, oh, security. But then could I decide to go to the Chibumba. So it's like coming to us like this, like he's throwing hands to everybody. But guy like by start by so to prevent. And then bro, this is super crazy. And then while we're there, so security comes in, he starts like stopping this guy. And then Rema finally makes it to the place where number so I can't escape because Kurichi Wumba, whatever God, whatever. Wait, so Rema is there, still trying to throw hands. He's like, so I'm like, fuck, what do I feel you understand? That's what's going through my mind. And then, bro, I swear to God, Omale shows up and he's pissed that I pissed off Rema because they're friends for some reason. So wait, now like I want to bat kunga. And then like everybody's now it's the same the attention is like on me, like they're trying to beat me for some reason. Some of them don't even understand why. They're trying to stop me, bro. But then I'm like, bro, and then Omale throws a punch, knocks me out, and I wake up. I was pissed. I was like
So you're pissed that you lost.
I was pissed that I got knocked out. So I kept thinking like, okay, you know what? Let me try and sleep. Boy, I promise you, I tried to go back and catch up with you.
You wanted to
continue because I was like, I was like, I can't die. So in my head, I was thinking, so like while I'm awake here, I'm knocked out that side, and they're taking pictures like, you understand? Guy KuChalo, I'm just there like, fast down, bro, that was a dream. Quick question: what would you do? How would you console me if it so happened like we were there together when they had the podcast, we invited, and then I got knocked out, and then I'm coming back to you, so what are you going to say? What's your immediate reaction?
If you know,
like everybody even separates.
On this one, I'll let you answer yourself. Yeah, we're in a fight. You were in a fight. Then you come to me with your eye swollen and you're like, worry, now what do I do? What do I do? What's the main
obviously
reaction?
you want to go and fight them back. Obviously, bro. But yeah,
and even if we lose,
as long
as
now. Wait, that's what was paining me. Like this nigga knocked me out, and I was being like friendly. Where like I should fall with this. She fight him. Post about guy. But I was like, no, can't show my friend. I'm going to coffee, and then they knocked me out. But yeah, that was like a crazy dream I had. Anyway, so going back to what you were saying before, I had a question for you. So I wrote it down on my PC. It says, yeah. So since this year,
PC.
I remember about guy and I got a PC visually and yeah. So okay, since the year started, I'm assuming you had goals. I think we talked about them in the early episodes when we started the podcast.
Yeah.
That was probably in the first episode. Yeah, it was in the first episode. Yeah, so since the year started, what sort of self-improvement have you done on your life so far? That you're like, okay, I've actually started doing this thing that I wanted to do, and you feel like you've improved. Just, if you ask K, as a guy.
This is personal, yeah?
Yeah.
I found myself in a lot of debt. I'm one person that doesn't like, I hate parting.
What is your thing?
I know you hate debt too.
I hate it to the core.
I'm sure you know why I found myself in such huge mess. But slowly I'm getting there. Like Walisha debt restructuring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm slowly getting out of debt. It's not easy, but I'm getting there. So I think I just need to stay positive, stay disciplined. Discipline is the most important thing. I think that's
How's
one
that
of
going? Do you think you've got it, or like you're struggling and you're trying to get there?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I'm struggling like that per se. Like I'm failing to fend for myself. No,
Yeah.
that's not the case. The thing is, I just want to be free from it. You know, like when I make what I have to make, I don't want a situation where I have to separate ishindana me shankongore ishindana ma shashani and for that. No, I need to pay this, I need to pay that.
But isn't that like how?
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's one thing I'm really proud of
Okay.
as K.
Mm.
Person.
Yeah. Want to hear from me? Or you're not interested? You're not interested in what's going on with me. Anyway, I'm gonna just say it anyway. I'm gonna say it for the guy out there.
But you know you're supposed to say it.
I know. I was just messing
Why
with
are
you.
you being dramatic here? Yeah?
Wait, this is my first time being dramatic? No. Shut up. Anyway. They don't think the Mabem would die. Bro, I don't like shorts that much. I only did it because you did it.
I'm a hairy monkey, so who they pay
I'm
my
not as
from
hairy,
time to time.
but I just don't like shorts as much. Anyway, like for me, I've been working on my like okay, for me it's basically goes down to like who I want to be. I always ask myself, even before the year started, I was like, who is Kizito? Who do I want to be? And I know the person I want to become. So I've been slowly like doing the things that represent that guy. That guy would do. You understand? So I'm slowly becoming, and it's not easy. I feel like it's probably surprised a lot of people that we're actually even doing this. Like, you know, most people are like, but like this comes out from pure interest, and they're like a lot of people that just that are surprised, but I feel like I'm headed on a path that I know I'm going to be happy with. You know, like I feel like I'm working on it more. Like I'm posting more, I'm doing more content than I should, because I've always like, man, why am I not doing any more content? Why am I? And I did backslide like last week. I only posted like once. That I shouldn't.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You never say anything about your career, like work-wise.
Who? Me?
You.
Which part? Which part of the career?
Boy, work-wise.
Work-wise. Like as a procurement officer?
Yeah.
Um,
Is it that you don't have interest? What is it?
when it comes to like my degree?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to my degree, I don't know if I've said this on here on the pod. When it comes to my degree, it's something I did to prove to myself that I can do anything.
Yeah, we all did.
You understand? It wasn't on some, I've always wanted to be a procurement officer or shanshan. It's like, I know I like arts, I like film, but like, who's going to go to film school? Here in Zambia. What you actually about what you get? But like, I feel like mostly, maybe my family would not understand it if it was that early that I told them to say I want to pursue this. But then it was until I told myself, you know what? Let me actually have something to fall back on just in case this thing that I want doesn't pan out. And I went out and I believed in myself, I believed in God, and I achieved it. But it's not something I'm not proud of. You know, it's a very big achievement to get a degree, boy. I'm on sleepless nights, and plus the information I got from that actually helps me in day to day. It also brings me some form of respect. I always say this like, wait, now I teach paper, whether I like it or not. In a room, there is that form of like, okay, this person can learn.
That is true.
You understand? So yeah, so shy postako, shy vika kuwaya, but I think I've been going on the degree path these past 2 years now. since graduation.
The
And
corporate world.
the corporate world, yeah. And it's like even when I'm in that world, I know I love doing that, but like I don't feel very complete. But when we're doing something like this, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Like just us sitting down and doing this, bro, it brings me so much happiness. I think I don't talk about it the most because like it's the quiet part of my life, and this part of my life is something that I want to illuminate the most. It's something that now I want to work on like a degree. So yeah, I just don't. It's not like I'm not proud of it. I just don't talk about it as much. Are you proud of yours? No, you are definitely
Proud of what?
your paper.
I am, boy, but I feel like there is just more to life, boy, than Guy KuChalo, Kunsto, get paid, you buy your groceries,
Yeah.
you save like a 200, like a 500, like a 1 pin,
Like first like a 5 pin
forever like a 6 pin,
pension you want win eh?
pension, what?
It feels slow, eh?
It feels slow. I just feel there's a lot more to life than just getting a 9 to 5 job or go to church or go to where you sit,
But
get married, have a family. What are you doing in your life that's bringing you happiness even though you're going for work?
But I think for
Do you
some
have
people,
anything else
yeah,
apart from this?
I think for some people that excites them. Have you ever met someone who is excited about that? There are people who are like they're comfortable with their job, like that's all they've ever wanted. You know, we're saying this like we don't even appreciate, but like got a moment about boy like they dream to be in a position where we're in. Because have you ever met someone and then they find out, like a peer, then they find out you have your papers? They're always like, oh man, I wish I was like you. You know, if I was you, I would have
Just
done
a
this. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, but it's just a degree. There's nothing.
Yeah, a friend of
more,
mine,
nothing less to it.
you also know him. He was saying the same thing. He was like, oh man, he was asking me how's that going, and I explained to him about how my life is going so far, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, man, if I had your degree, man, I think I would be like somewhere here and there, and it's like, I get that what you mean by if I had what you have, but then like it's like, you know me, you know,
I wish you boy.
you don't know what's
Yeah.
going through my mind type shit. And I was just like, wait. I feel like, and when you get it, you will also like you also fight your demons with it, because it was also promised to us like it was going to be something easy to achieve, and then you just get a job and then things flow very smoothly. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I have a question for you. Do you ever fear like that you are infertile? Like you can't sire a child? Like do you do you ever feel like you're infertile? Like what if I am infertile? What how would that impact your life? You are scared. You found out that you are infertile.
I don't know if I'm just young, but I don't think it would really have a huge impact on my life. But again, I do want to have an heir, of course.
Of course. And yeah.
But when I was coming to think of it, all this wow.
Mlatina noctina.
Okay, foreign so goes in the foreign is quite alright. But bro, I've never had not even one scare in my life.
You know how to scare?
A pregnancy scare?
No? That was going to be my follow-up question. Like, have you ever really?
Not even once, boy.
No?
I don't know if it's because to a care, of course, to the father, stalking.
I think, bro, I've had pregnancy scares, and like I've told you this before.
Yeah.
When I have like a pregnancy scare, my current girlfriend is like, yo, pregnant, blah blah blah. We need, my period's late, blah blah blah, and like, we need to check, bro. I remember I wouldn't tell Lukonde that it's happening, and Lukonde was closest to me, right hand man. I'd go to another guy. Go to another friend of mine. His name is Andrew. And I would just be like, wait, today. No questions asked. He'll just follow me, and we go. He doesn't even know where we're going. We reach the pharmacy. He's there. I tell the guy confidently on a pregnancy test. Blah, blah.
Confidently, boy, pregnancy test, guys.
What?
It's. I feel like you're treating it like it's like you're selling drugs or something.
That's that's just a fear we have because I've never actually been judged going to buy something like a condom or protective stuff. I've never been judged like, oh, like like you're buying, oh, I want this, and then they give you a look. I've never felt that. I just feel like oh my god, he's probably thinking this and
Yeah,
that.
it's all in your head.
But do you know what I usually tell myself? I don't. This person does not know me. They don't know. We probably never meet. This is probably the only interaction we ever have, so it doesn't matter. So I just that kind of builds my confidence. But I won't lie to say nah, confidence and could have been there and dating like but I just push through it. I'm just like, bro, let me just tell him what I want.
What your publicity?
Yeah, we went there once. Guy. Kudia kairito idea as a group takwa chimutunta. Plus, I wasn't messing around at the time, so I never had fear.
Also, you're saying there was a time you were messing around.
Yeah, there's been times I'm boy.
Well,
Like I've like that's dating jam box that advise that no, you can't cheat, you can't do this and that. But she nemu shift to understand. I have to understand, and I've made peace with it. I moved away from that life, retired, I might add. But yeah, bro, like we'd go there, he'd be quiet, bro code. And after I buy, I just tell him, bro, I'll meet you by your room. He would go to the room, I go to go give her the pregnancy test. Come back to the room and he won't even mention it. And I loved how he handled it like that. Like no judgment at all. Because most guys too are saying if you want more, boy, can't you have chicken? Next to Ambo Kum for the guy. Oh, actually. Not about guy, you know what we mean. When we say guy, we mean like the general public. So, but don't worry about guy. You're particular. You identify as our church. The
cult.
Church of the cult of Guy KuChalo.
The cult of Guy KuChalo.
Anyway, boy. Yeah, but like I think for me, being infertile wouldn't impact my life as much. I mean, I would be a little hurting, like, I'm never going to have a child that's my actual blood, or that's maybe a spitting image of me. But I always think about like I think Kuba, because of like my personal experience when it comes to like father figures and stuff, hasn't been my real dad, as you know. But which is a story for another day. Won't get into that today. But I feel like being a father or a parent to someone is just being there for the person. You understand? So I can even adopt someone mu family way bengi abatetu nje batababu wa kumushi wa shani umwana oshkwete shani winga
But boy, having someone that looks like you, boy, do you see how people post this to my pictures?
Bro, you won't be able to.
So nice, boy.
Yeah, so I don't think it would bother me, but for some people it would. But I would love to have an heir.
To what?
To my assets and my name and legacy. There's a legacy behind my name. There's a legacy behind Shimamachi. Family history, I cover
No discount.
Anyway, wait. So I have a game for you, bro. The short game. So it's I got it from another podcast.
Okay.
I got it from another podcast, but with a little bit of a twist that I attached to it. I think I also need my PC for this because it needs to be doing calculations. So the game is called Take It or Leave It. So I will ask you a question. So it's either not a question, even just a statement. So it's either you take it or you leave it. So if you take it, you get a certain amount of money. So you must accumulate as much money as possible. you accumulate. But then what I'll be telling you are more like consequences. So if you take it, you get the money. If you leave it, there's a deduction. Does that make sense?
But it's
You have to also explain the reason why.
Why I'm leaving it or why I'm taking it.
No, why you're going to take it, why you're going to leave it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
How much are we talking?
Bro, let me get into the game and then you get a sense of how much. So the questions, they're millions.
Okay.
Yeah. So the question is basically, the questions will be increasing intensity as they go. So with the money.
Okay.
And so will be the subtractions.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, take it or leave it. $1 million, but you lose all rhythm forever. You can never dance or move on beat ever again, even on sex. Like music can be playing, everybody's vibing, but you don't have rhythm. You can't follow it. Even when you're having sex, you don't have rhythm. You're staying right there and you are losing it.
Leave it.
1 million. So take is 1 million minus is 5,000 kwacha. 500 kwacha.
I'll take the 500 kwacha. I can't live a life without rhythm.
Sorry,
You know me.
5,000 minus 5,000. Anyway. So tuamba na minus. Kwete 0. Tuingira na minus.
No problem.
Right? Let me be keeping this. Yeah. So now what? Wamba benenkongo. What am I that's debt restructuring? These are the easy ones.
Yeah.
So okay, second one. 2 million, but your worst ex gets double.
What?
Yeah. Minus 600,000. 2 million kwacha, but your ex gets double. Your worst ex. Now you never up. Now we shiva. Wako chenene odia. Double. She gets 4. What are you saying?
I'll take it.
You take it, I think. Okay. I like where your head is at. How much was that? 2 million. 0. One income match. 150. Rate sticker. Right. So, 4 million, but your phone will never go above 10%. Minus 700,000. If you don't pick it. 4 million kwacha. Yaingira pa pen. But it's just no quick. But phone your rate actually up 10%. These are the easy ones, by the way.
Minus 7,000, bro.
Minus 7,000?
Falling finger for you, sort of.
You can't move over 10%. Even with a million.
Oh, boy.
Even with
Nope.
4 million.
Nope.
How will you in the phone? For what? Talk to who?
People. What guy?
Wait. What guy to buy some kumbona? Very simple.
Boy, I love money. I love wealth, but there's certain nitty-gritties about life that you cannot tamper with.
Like a phone?
Phone, peace.
I feel like there are people who live with a phone
Rhythm.
without the phone, bro. Like very big people. Actually, most successful people are not phone people.
Okay. That's them. This is me.
I was just saying. Anyway, moving on. 6 million, but you can never eat in Shima again. Minus 800,000. 6 million. You know how much a million is, you?
Boy, I do.
I don't think you understand.
I do understand what
600 million.
I said it again. These small nitty-gritties about life.
Okay, minus we have what?
800,000. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why?
This is why you're in debt. I see now. But
Asha.
800.
Oh, nigga. Oh, nigga.
Nangurande if your boy. Wangira munkongo wako.
Seriously?
Yeah. 800,000 man. Now kind of 6 million. So intensity is increasing. 20 million. Your partner can read your mind once a day at a random time. Minus 3 million.
20 million clean, bro.
Minus 3 million. So 20 million clean?
Clean.
You don't even care about the consequences.
I don't care about the consequences. That's the biggest you've offered me. 20 mil. 20 mil.
Okay.
Read my mind once a day.
Okay. Next question. But any given day,
Boy,
I have to be faithful. You just have to be
I don't-
faithful. You
I
can't
don't-
cheat. But would you even
can't
care?
cheat,
20
boy, but you
million.
don't care, boy. Do you know what 20 million is?
Okay. 60 million, but every secret and browser history becomes public knowledge. Minus 5 million. If not, I know what did it. Even the browser history deleted, it's still there. It's still showing how much. How much are we saying? 6 million, but minus
Now
5
for a
million.
beat Nananda.
Huh?
Now for beat number.
Which bit is that? I'm lost, bro.
That was your beat.
Bit here with. That is not the point. That is not. That is not Conhab, bro.
It is.
It isn't.
It is. Boy, listen.
You're messing with the sound, but that's not.
It is.
How much? Now I think it's coming to be. It's starting to make sense a little bit. Okay, moving on. My buy 60 million, 100 million. Oh, buy 60 million. Nandeshinga.
You haven't told me about 60 million.
60 million. Your secrets are out.
Yeah, well, that's
Browser
mine.
histories are
Just
out.
minus the 5.
Minus 5 mil. Okay.
I can't leak my secrets. And I always stay with this boy. In case, God forbid if I dies today, okay?
Yeah.
God forbid if I dies today. I'm giving you permission. There's you, there's Philip, the two of you. You guys have my sole permission. Get my phone, get my SIM
This is
card.
about that browser history stuff. We already know, bro.
It's not even about the browser history, boy. It's just my stuff. Okay? Make sure no one has access to my shit when I die.
What actually, when it comes to secrets, how many, with all the knowledge you have, when it comes to secrets, how many people do you think how many lives do you think you can ruin?
A lot.
Like, if it just came with like, wow, shit, if you just go bad guy, how many lives do you think you can
A
ruin?
lot, boy.
With the secrets you know.
A lot.
Yeah? Like completely?
A lot.
Do you know of people who have secrets that would ruin your life?
Boy. Don't know.
Except me.
There's you. There's Philip. Yeah, I do know people.
You know people?
I think about 5.
5? 5 people. You hear that? 5 of us have got the power to ruin K's life.
Why the corner got 5? So.
But nine but bengi. Iwe. Storm. Konde. It would be a long list. Okay, so nataka kupitia fini. But yeah. So 500 million. Back to the game. 500 million. But you break into song and dance at random moments in every serious situation, even like a funeral. You're in a board meeting. You just start doing High School Musical.
Boy, what is what?
500 million.
Do you know that there are people that live with Tourette's syndrome?
With what?
Tourette's.
What's Tourette's syndrome?
It's a syndrome, you know, where people just say stuff from you like, then they go quiet.
The thing people say it's ticking.
Yeah, ticking.
They go.
Yeah.
And
Others
then
tick.
most of them insult, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
my god,
from now you can
I
just
can't
go like-
imagine that being my daughter and she just I can't imagine that being like, you know, imagine you're having a bad day and let's say your child has tics and you're seated and like you've had a bad day and you're seated at a table and then she insults you and she's ticking, or it's a he.
Do you think African parents can
You can't handle that.
can handle, understand such.
I think only I wouldn't say no African parents. I feel like there are a lot of probably Africans who probably have the same conditions. But I think it only depends on. I think if it starts maybe in a late stage, maybe like you're old like this, then it would be difficult for them to understand that is real.
Mwana tete afike 10 years.
Tete afike 10 years and-
Shibali umagari pa.
Olobaloma wamafyashi mwachi.
Mwana
Adishibali wali pa.
analeta ma TV umfyasha apita. Chimami.
Achimami. Achimami. Ah man, I feel like it would if I know I'm having a bad day, I'm not coming home early. I need to calm down, then go back. So yeah, breaking to song masumina mwakana. Minus 15 million or 30 million by the way.
Asumina.
Masumina?
Asumina. Boy, 500 million is a lot.
I wouldn't even.
I think I got the 500 million. Kumilisha mzangu.
I think I got the 500 million combination. Okay. Next one. 800 million.
Mm-hmm.
But your best friend gets double and you can never ask for help. 800 million. Nini shinapata double. Double 800 million shinga. Sisi vanokisho.
So, what do you think I'm going to say up?
I'm not gonna say it with my mouth.
I'm taking it, bro.
We are becoming rich niggas. Ah, you're a good brother for real. 800. Mil. Okay, last one. 1 billion. You have a child. You will never see them in person. Only you receive a picture every 2 years.
I don't give two.
1 billion. You have a child. But you will never see them. Ever. How could I have a picture? Na yena tak manapo. But that is Tokoaba. And him, he doesn't understand or she doesn't understand why you can't come over to see her. But clearly you're a rich man.
Boy, even for 1 billion, if you were to give my parents that option, they can get
They can take it. You think they can get it?
No. But I would.
You would? Let's say you see the child at birth, but then when you just receive, they take the baby. And that's the end.
One, boy.
No, as in like that's the only child you ever have.
Sure, I'll adopt. Do you know what a billion is?
My God. And you never see your child again out there.
Yeah, I don't care, boy. It's 1 billion.
Sound like my dad. No, but you do. It's 1 billion. So you may open that 1 billion. Yeah, me saying that and can. Anyway, all right, bro.
What?
Nothing.
What did you want to say? Like
what?
I've sold my soul for 1 billion. Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. Okay, so your total is 1 billion. These numbers are huge. Jesus Christ.
Therefore, wedding.
Okay, so you have 132,495,495. Wait, let me read that. Someone's zero. You have 2 billion. 3.
You have 2 billion. Two, wasn't that one?
No, now it's in that. You have 2 billion. You have 2 billion 314,950,000 dollars.
Achan.
You have 2 billion 314 million. No,
Mm.
Yeah. 3.3 million, 495,000 kwacha. It's a billion because our church community achikumanya 1 billion 3. So awina na MB 1 billion, yasanka 2 billion. Yapanga sense na yapanga sense.
Enough pound sense. Oh, you're telling me. Wait, how big is a billion?
Bro, do you know how big is a billion?
How many millions do you need to reach a billion?
How many millions do you need to reach a million?
A billion.
To reach a billion, you need. How can I put this? You need 100.
100.
No, 100. Yeah. No. So okay, to reach a billion, you need 900. You need 999 million. Number 999 yakunkapo. Add another one. Or you can 1 billion. But that's just how I understand math. I'm not a math guru, but you get what I'm saying. But it's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of money. It will take care of you, your general, and that's what I think care is.
So I'll push a billion exam. I wanna push a quench.
What would you do if you got a billion, bro?
I'm leaving the country.
To where?
Somewhere where I can spend that billion.
Yeah? Somewhere I can spend. I'm not talking about. I had a billion.
I would go to a poorer country.
Poorer country. Why?
I would go to a poor country that has potential to grow economically. So that I can go invest that money and try and build an empire.
An empire. But 1 billion is a lot, boy. Anyway, Lukonde asked me a question which set me down in a rabbit hole. When let's say you're dating someone, right? For 2 years. And then you break up, things didn't go well, right? She starts dating someone else, and then within a year, she marries the guy. Are you feeling some type of way or no?
It's none of my business, boy.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes,
I will. Are you feeling some type of way or no?
How long have I dated this girl?
You dated her for 2. She finds another guy. She dates him for 1, and she gets married.
That's only in marriage, yeah.
Boy, that's besides the point here.
No.
Boy, no. Fine. Let me define the terms of this scenario because you're starting to step out. Okay, let's say you've been with this girl. She's been loyal. You've been loyal. Things have just been moving.
How do you know
just
she's loyal?
wait.
Okay,
Why
sorry.
you?
Okay.
Macho batvari kutobela iwe. Like it's to you don't physically believe that's real. Anyway, let us say you've been dating this girl. There's no cheating involved, there's no foul play, but things just didn't work out naturally the way a relationship should. It just didn't work out, and you break up, and then she starts dating the next guy, and she marries him within the year of knowing him. Are you feeling some type of way or no?
That's a tough question. See?
Wait, you sound like you're whispering. I don't know if you to be picking it up.
Okay, look. The truth is, I don't know. What I
You
would
don't
be feeling.
know what you're
I don't
feeling?
know what I would feel at that particular
Would it
moment.
touch you
One
or no?
thing, one thing I do know for sure is we need to end the relationship on a bad note.
Why?
That's the only way I'm going to feel okay with whatever you're doing in your life.
Define
later
bad
on.
note. How it's going to end in a bad note?
I
What
don't
kind of
know.
scenario is that?
Insult my mother, insult my parents. Just
It has to end in a bad note so that you don't feel bad that she's. Yeah, shit. I'd also feel some type of way if if I've known you for 2 years and we had something good going, but then it just doesn't work out.
it has to end on a bad note. But I don't believe in
Ending on a good note.
no.
That's Don't you think that's a problem?
If that is a no problem is an understatement. It's not supposed to end on a good note. Relationships are always supposed to end on a bad note.
Why?
Because I have to learn to hate you to forget about you.
What?
Yeah, that's how I work.
Why?
I can't.
Let's be honest, wait. Sorry.
I can't.
You can't what?
I need to hate you for me to move on from you. You can't be a good person. You leave a positive impact in my life. Then we break up. I'll still be thinking about you wherever I go.
Okay, what I'm hearing from what you're saying is that all the relationships you've ever had have ended in a bad note and you've had to hate them to get over them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't think. Okay, so do you think. So you think it's a problem, yes? Or no? On your part, how do you see that?
It's not a problem. For me, it's actually a good thing because I can easily move on
Yeah?
from you. You can't be all lovey-dovey then we break up. Teach me to hate you. Or you can't leave me when we are in a good, like our relationship is going well, then you decide to leave
Have
me.
you ever? This is actually stemming into something. This looks very deep, and I think we should actually dive into this. Have you ever been in a relationship where you feel like you're just better off as friends? I think most girls get this probably, where you feel like I think it's better we are just friends. Even when we break up, I'd also just rather that we're from.
I have never.
Yeah. Oh shit, man, that's pretty fun. I don't think. Okay, for me, it doesn't take me hating you to get over you. I feel like, honestly, I don't think that's like a healthy thing. Do you think it's healthy?
For me, yes.
You think it's healthy because
Listen
it
to
helps
my
you?
listen to my argument. When you're in a relationship with someone, you invest your feelings into this person, yes?
Yeah.
So now, when those feelings are invested, meaning your entire emotional sense would be attached to this human being, correct? Okay. So now, if you two are getting along and you decide let's break up romantically, even though you guys have broken up romantically, emotionally you are still attached to this human being because this human being is a good person, whatever. So I feel I need either my partner has to teach me to forget her.
You need to work
She
on a
has
lot
to.
of stuff, my brother.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah.
She has to teach me to hate her. We have to be detached emotionally too and not romantically because you are my friend, you are my partner, you are my companion. So we need to break all that off. And just saying we stop talking to each other won't work. There has to be a bridge.
The bridge has to be hate.
It doesn't.
You're what you're saying is when you break up with someone, they need to condition you in a way that when you see them, you are filled with hate. That way, it helps you move on faster.
Okay, with that.
Okay, don't you think that sort of mentality hinges? These are real topics we should be talking about. Don't sigh, nigga.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
don't
sighing.
you?
I'm
Yeah.
sighing because I don't think I have. I don't think I've been in a situation where I just break up on a good note.
I'm trying. So listen, I'm trying to say is don't you think you having the mentality of you have to be conditioned in such a way that you hate the person, don't you think that has an effect on how you generally see women? Like, for example, the scenario we just had, and I told you you've been together for a year, your first instinct was that she was cheating on me. So, do you think that adds to that mentality of saying, oh, this person is probably bad because of such and such? Like, and this was just based off just your assumption. You just straight off went to like, something was up. Do you think it adds to that?
It might. I don't know.
I think for me, have I had a bad breakup? I've had a bad breakup, but I wouldn't say because okay, often boy, like I feel like people are different and people do change. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to change for you. Like
They can also change for themselves.
Yes, like someone can do something that is like horrible to you, like terrible to you. And yes, it's terrible.
But for them, they think
But
it's
for them-
better in their life.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But for them, like their life is like, okay, you know what? I used to be such and such a person before. I did such and such, and life yawira on track. You understand? But then you, as a person who is like outside of that, and when you see this person and they're like, oh hi K, Shanshani. Let's say someone who did you bad came and apologized, say, okay, you know what, I used to be such and such a person before. Maybe even an ex, yes. I used to be such and such a person, and I feel like it led me down this path, and it ended up hurting you as a person, and I'm opposed to that life now. You know, I have this and that, and they obviously that it's not even about like, no, I want to get back with UK. It's more of just about like, oh, I'm no longer that person I used to be. Would, if it ended on a bad note with that particular person, would you still see them in that light? Or if they showed you a different light they're in now, how do I get to this point?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Would you still hate them? Would you still need the hate for you to? So does that mean if they tell you that now you're just frustrated, or now
So
like,
this
oh
is the
man,
thing,
they're
yeah.
changed, I'm falling
is the
back in
thing.
love with them or something?
This is the thing. The hate that comes with me moving away, that doesn't mean I'm going to be like that forever towards that person. I will forgive you. Yeah. I will speak to you. We'll have conversations. But I need that memory. I need that thought at the back of my head to say, the reason I'm not with this human being is because of that event. Even though this person comes, apologizes, do what, it's fine. We're cool. We're in good books. But you and I, romantically and emotionally, will not invest into each other. That's the main point.
Yeah.
So you understand my point, yeah?
But I don't think you need to
Let me
hate
give
someone
you
to.
No, at the time of the breakup, I need to hate you for me to move away from you.
Yeah.
But later on, I'll give you a call. We'll talk about it. Boy, if you don't watch the
Shamunguru.
but I forgive you.
I got down bad manners.
I forgive you.
I actually
You're
have.
cool. You're cool. Okay, cool.
I have a person who I would like to say that to. Well, here on the pod. I've never had the opportunity to, but I've always there's a person who I've always wanted to like sit down. I just haven't. I wouldn't say I haven't gathered the courage. I just haven't found the opportunity. You know. I think I would like to have. I've never had such a conversation with someone who I chose to hate, and then decided to like. It's not worth it. You understand? Yeah. So ndatontonga yapo sana padi fyawasho. Katushi ofonale la nakane. Wale mjue. Nkwangala.
But by the breakup, we hate if you give about.
I don't believe that. Okay,
Listen,
take
you
me.
know,
Okay, let's
People
say,
that have that, I don't know if I'm just a stubborn guy, but most of the time, people that think like the way you're thinking, I'm sorry, guys, this is my opinion, okay? Sorry if I'm insulting your intelligence. I feel like people that believe what you're saying right now are usually the people that go back to their ex and start messing around with their exes because there was no boundary that was created.
see, that's so you. The problem that I think I've seen in you with what you've said is that the only boundary you think of is hate. You know, you can literally, and I've also been told of, like, there's someone I used to date and they just told me to say, oh, I need time, I need to step back.
So
I need-
time.
Boy, listen, I need time. Listen, like, we've broken up, and then they're like, okay, I think I need time to just like break off and get my shit together. You understand? So, boy, like,
The entire
I
time
feel like,
she's saying I need time, she's fucking other niggas, bro.
boy, if you're going to, like, okay, let me put this in a way. I feel like if you're going to view everything that, if you're going to view it in a negative way, all you're going to get from that is just negativity. You understand? Like, all you're going to, like, if you're saying no, you usually go back to your ex. When you say no, we are still shan. I feel like nga, if you're not that nga alikuwa tafe amano fe wo ife amano yako bati uyu fyari perera hapa tapari ko finga
Number boy for amano orera napoya. First guy amano moya iringirini. It's the others.
So, okay, let me give you an example. If you're, God forbid, but this is just a scenario, say your parents, they love each other, right? And they decided to split, you would prefer they hate each other, because that would create the sort of boundary you're talking about. And if you, as the son, how would you communicate with them? This also pours into even like people who have divorces, because divorces happen. If you are divorced and you have got children, and then now with those children, mwafe abaiste imbwa ile wiso mbwa yobeida guys apano. Do you think that affects?
As I said earlier, boy, at the moment, at that particular moment, there has to be a factor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there are other things besides hate.
That factor, yes, I do agree with you. So that factor, for I said, listen, for me, as kids,
I know we're talking about you.
So if at that particular moment we break up because of A, B, C, D, I need to develop that hate inside me so that I can break off this boundary. Then I said, later on, I know myself. Often I have feel I've always been like this. I will forgive you.
Jesus Christ.
And I will get back to you. I'll speak to you and we'll be all cool. But the fact that I created that scenario in my head, I created that boundary, that's going to stop me from trying to reconnect with you. This is me.
So when the other person lobs it off with you, they break up with you, and they're this good, like, how should I put it? When the other person says, okay, fiapwa iwena enena ke shanshan, Mwache, you need, I feel like you need, I would be lying if I just left it on the ground for you like that if I was a friend. I feel like you need to find a more positive way of disconnecting with the person, because I feel like, you know, like having that sort of negativity, some people are just good people, bro, and you might run into those good people, and I feel like carrying that sort of no, I'm talking about you.
I'm gone.
Wait, but back. When has negativity ever spewed anything positive?
Huh?
Like negativity.
When has it changed?
Produced something positive.
In my life. What kind of question is that?
You're talking about being negative. Hate is negative, bro. Hate is a negative feeling.
Sometimes, boy, I have often do that. Sometimes you need to do what you have to do.
Oh my god, don't say that. I feel like, and that the biggest thing you do to yourself that you don't realize is you identify as this person, like often, like it's like an ignorant person who
Well,
hasn't read before.
let me tell you.
Going in and shasha for kubiringa. Kairo for
Let me
now.
tell you, yeah?
Yeah.
Whatever I'm saying right now is to protect me.
Yeah.
Is to protect me from people that might break my heart.
But bro,
Okay?
like the
So,
gamble is always there, whether
yes,
it's
the gamble is always there, boy, but this is a shield that I have built over time, and I am never breaking it for my own sake, because I have been in a situation where I was so vulnerable to my emotions, and it led me down a dark path.
a canon
So
event.
I know how vulnerable I can get when I'm exposed to such emotions. Okay?
So
It's not a
would
bad
you
thing.
it is a bad thing, Kay.
On my end, boy, it is not.
Like,
because I understand how I work.
No, I think you view. What I think is that this is just my observation. Is that from all the negativity that you've gotten from these different peoples that have, done bad stuff to you, aka breaking your heart or something. I don't know what kind, but I feel like I know, actually, this is something I'm going to say. I know you will realize that it is negative. I don't think you do now because in your head it's like it's protection. But I feel like one day, ngawakura, or when you hit this realization, you reach a point where you be like, damn, I don't think all this sort of um, fence I'm building is helping anybody. Because I'm saying this because I have this friend of mine who also did the same thing. That was their reason for doing the bad things they were doing. They were like, it's because they did this to me, that's why I have to do this, because I'm protecting myself. But now they've realized that they don't have to do it in a sort of negative way to protect themselves. I think that is also the same thing for me. To protect myself, I wouldn't choose a negative connotation like hating somebody to get over them. Maybe the best thing I can do is like, time does heal, boy, when you think about it. It's just like stepping away. Stepping away. What did it have number, boy? Of Makuma socials. It's the same thing you do even if you hated the person, isn't it? But I hope one day you do get there. I know you will. It's not a one-day process. It's not a one-day process, Wakam. I know you will. And anyway, yeah, that's like the emotional. How long have we been running for?
An hour.
An hour? Yeah. So, what else do I want to talk about? Anyway, it will continue in the next episode. We've been running for an hour, I've checked. Yeah, damn. It's been an hour?
It's been an hour. It's been an
It
interesting
it actually feels like 30 minutes because we've been sitting and talking about. I was watching a certain podcast and they were talking about, which is something I think we should do often. They were talking about in essay. Sometimes there's a particular day, I don't know if it's every day of the week, where a bunch of guys just go, they sit down out somewhere and they just talk about what they are at in life. And he said it's helped so many people, like improve, because they talk about where they're at in life. It's helped so many people to alleviate that sort of stress they're having. And it made me think of this show because it's not just about jokes while we're here. It's mostly about like to talk about things like the same topic we're talking about. It's a very tricky topic, but like I feel like it had to be had because there are things which we go through. Yeah. And film pick up. So there's that nice thing about that. That idea actually makes sense. You know? It's good to sit and talk.
That does make
Look,
a lot of
okay,
sense.
so how, and on an overall episode, how do you feel after we sit and talk like this? You, me, I'm a guy.
That's the. I think that's the reason why we started doing this podcast, or in the first place.
Yeah, what's the
We
feeling?
started-
What's the feeling it gives you?
Hope. There is hope. A lot of relief, because we are not people that would just wake up today and start talking about how we feel. You know, it's difficult to talk about how you feel.
I don't think I find it difficult anymore.
Who do you have to talk to?
Me?
Someone at that point. Do you know? You might be close to someone and you might think this is my person, or this is my nigga, or you guy one, but they don't have the same. What word can I use? What do you call that thing where you're able to comprehend and understand another person's
Just they
emotion?
can't comprehend the emotion.
Yeah, like they can't
comprehend what you're feeling.
Yeah,
or
like-
they don't fully understand.
Yeah, they don't fully understand, and they're just there like, boy, kuko safiwashi, no guy, you know.
I think okay. For me, mostly, it's easier for me to open up because I think it's because I have actually the greatest friends in the world. Like there's you, and so I don't. When it comes to you guys, I don't even know. Maybe you don't even know that you notice this. Like when when I'm feeling some type of way, I'll come and talk to you. You understanding? And if I'm feeling some type of way about something, I'll come and tell you, wait, such and such is happening in my life. I don't understand. Maybe I can be mad at my parents.
So what happened to me was, I
Although
had friends that
you are very, and then you embrace, even when you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, you sit in the mud with me. You understand? You let me just say what I want to say, even if you don't fully understand, and that kind of brings don't follow what na shitana calm down, because I tell you all at the same time. I'm just free and open to say, guys, this is troubling me. You understand? And that's such and such and such. I know, and most of the times these guys don't know what to say. They just go like, oh shit, you know that you're going through that. Nah man, sorry. But I just appreciate that they've heard me. You know, so I think it's easy, and also it's vice versa. You do the same. Sometimes this nigga will come back from work and just like, bro, boy, I've had a day. I want to talk to you. There's that sort of like now it's not short. You understand? So I want to sang off na bena mwache. I want to wari sang na bena. I was saying now I want to wari sang na nko. I don't think they are healthy for you, especially the 8 years you've been in Lusaka. I feel like the people, not all of them, but most people you are found with, they didn't show you enough love. Like, do you have any other friend that you tell you love? Like, I love you. Like, if you want to try, I love you, boy. You understand? Do you have
Yeah,
any
I
other
do.
friend?
I do.
You do, yeah? Exactly. But when I used to say like a soft nigga, but me, I feel like
I feel, you know,
it's so open. Like, man, I love you guys. This and
I've had people that have seen me at my worst, and I have people that have been with me at my worst, and I appreciate them for whatever they did and whatever they have done. But one thing I didn't appreciate was the backlash. Like,
the fact that there's backlash is the problem.
That's the problem, where you would hear they talks to this person about this, they talk to this person about this, and you're like, yo,
Jafkashani Jashu.
Yeah, actually Afghanistan, because it's supposed to be between us, like
Yeah.
as a
A collective.
as a collective. It's supposed to stay here, but you hear it from this one, you hear it from that one, and for me, that really affected how till you came. You know, that really affected how
You saw the
I
world.
treated some people and how I saw the world. I won't lie to you, because for me, even till date, it is so hard for me to trust someone.
You know, you wanna know something? Look when they saw it on you. And he
Serious?
told me. Yeah.
What did he say?
He's probably never gonna watch this episode, so he won't know.
Even if he knows.
But yeah, I think it was a time we were talking. I don't know if next room so you know, he'd be like, yeah, and then he out of nowhere he was like, and I think you should be there for K. He needs a friend like you. It doesn't look like he's had friends like you in a while, you know. Ala Monikati. And I think it was because of how surprised you were with the Spotify thing.
Yeah, like
When that happened, which we won't say, when that happened, he saw that to him that kindness was basic kindness. You understand? So when he saw how surprised you are with that, he was like, I think ke Sangwena. He needs to experience what a real friendship is. And you know, I kind of like accept. I'm not saying we are the only friendship that you have that's good. I'm just saying that.
there's Philip.
Yeah, exactly. He was like he has a lot of like changing to do, and I think he can get there. I also believe you can, bro. And I hate the fact that it's been this way for you. I'm not saying like I'm perfect. I also had some of my flaws. I feel like this. How long have we been running? This episode is going to go on for. Shit! It's been an hour 17. Yeah, but okay. Basically, man, this has been a long.
It's been a
It's
very
been a
nice
therapeutic conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in every week. Mwafaka bando mwatiamba.
Kata ukwete mfoni kata mkwete amabandos. Kule mbafe makomenti nchikwete bando.
Kwete bando.
Twala mitumina.
Twala kumona ya. Oh, itakwete bando. Twala mfuaila.
Twala kufaila bando.
Twala fuaila bando boy.
Tambafe.
Twala fuaila kuno. Niba guy mo. Yeah. Twala pia but still twala tamanga twakufaila. But guys, thank you for showing up. It's been an amazing episode. Like and subscribe. Bro, this journey has actually been great because the numbers we are receiving now is it's exciting me. It means we're actually doing something, we're making a difference. Thank you to everybody that's supporting, everybody that's subscribed. And by the way, subscribe Chechi. I've already registered to our 61. But tomorrow is about 50, 53. I'm okay, fine. Start watching the episodes. But yeah, even if it takes you days, bro, watch it. I don't expect you to watch it, the whole thing. Download the video and watch it. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. This has been Guy KuChalo. As this nigga would say, I am out.
Wow.